Locate UNSC Infinity.
UNSC Infinity. Class, supercarrier, crew size, 7,150. Not found.
Near-field perimeter scan.
1,986. UNSC tags detected.
Status.
Deceased.
The Master Chief lives? Atriox assured us of his death. Are you not angered? No. I feel invigorated. You promised us revenge, superiority, renewal. He threatens everything. Do you question my leadership? Atriox's vision. Atriox is dead. It is his fault that we are stuck here. The Banished will never bow to anyone again. Not the Covenant. Not the Province. Not her. This ring will be operational. Please. There. You will have your revenge. Blade Master. Follow Spartan from a distance. I want to know everything about him.
Accept.
Encrypted message found.
Read.
Attempting decryption. Decryption failed.
Locate message source.
Triangulation in progress. Triangulation in progress.
We're done, right, Chief? If we stay out here any longer, they're gonna come back. They'll find us, and they'll kill us. What is it you're searching for?
Match found. Signal located. Waypoint uploaded.
There's nothing there. You're looking in the wrong direction. We need to go home.
Plot the waypoint.
Requesting manual flight control override.
Do it.
Autopilot engaged.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there?
The Banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
And what? You think we can stop them on our own? I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
I can't be the only...
Entering atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging in 5.
We have a new mission, soldier.
4.
What is it? What's down there?
3.
A weapon.
2.
A weapon?
1.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. This is a terrible idea. They're coming for us. All of them. Incoming.
Oh, that was so cool. They've done well so far with some the designs and whatnot. Look a lot better than Halo 5's. Like it feels so good. There's KDR everywhere. Also, in that cutscene, that Sang Healy with a banished armor looks so good. Like, all the armor designs and whatnot so far look really, really well done. We're almost out of ammo, I think. Oh, did we keep the weapons and ammo from our last mission? I think so. I mean, it would make sense to do so.
More reinforcements. This weapon of yours must be worth it.
Isn't the weapon like another version of Cortana or
This place
something?
looks like it's dying. Like it's clinging to life somehow. How is that possible?
Foreign
Each ring
attack.
is different. I see an entry point in the wall ahead.
Get in there. Find this weapon. Then we can go. Right?
No, you will not kill me. Shut up. Oh, I'm trying to concentrate so hard. We need ammo. We need a lot more ammo. I can work with more or less whatever the fuck I can find, so I should be okay, but... Okay...
Be careful. They're still
Oh, I love that door.
really pissed them off back there.
That's what a proper door in a Halo's supposed to look like. I like this architecture.
Look at this place. It's beautiful
It is.
and broken.
Eh,
Very broken.
yeah, but we can...
There are battleships everywhere.
That can always be repaired. That's what the Sentinels like to do. They like to keep these places up and running. What is this? Foreigner fusion core? Maybe. I'm hearing Cortana. Or maybe it's not Cortana, it's the... whatever her face is. Can I have? Eat shit. Okay, plasma pistol, really bad. This thing's supposed to be ridiculously powerful in the Halo lore. So, it's a bit ridiculous that it's like doing nothing to these brutes. What's this like? Isn't this more like a shotgun? No, it does fire straight. Ow, fuck. I didn't check my back. That was a dumb thing to do. Spartan! Can I get up here now? Thank you. What we got? I do like my single shot weapon more. But I want to try out some of the new weapons, so we'll do that. What about me, bitch? You call me an idiot? Yeah, they seem to have nailed a lot more of the original this time round. I saw you on my motion tracker, you little bitch. Oh, we're getting to some Sangheili now. Sangheili? Sangheili. Give me that. Get fucked. Who dares attack me? I dare. Alright. So they are good for, like, thingy. I kind of just want to always keep a pistol with me. I think I like this weapon more. Ah, so it is indeed in here.
If you knew how you were going to die,
Ugh. These doors are like a mix of the big ones and the small ones from the original Halo game. I really like their architecture. There's bits of broken Halo everywhere. Also, I'm assuming we're in like the access ways and tunnels, because each Halo has like a honeycomb structure under its surface for all of the maintenance stuff to be done. That's a big door. That one's like the one from Halo 2. Or it looks like one from Halo 2. I assume that just leads back round. Oh, okay, never mind. Was thinking about trying to sneak in here, but that went to shit real quick. This thing is not bad to fight with. Oh, okay, so when it zoomed in, the projectile tracks its target. Sort of. Yeah, it seems to do that. We've got plasma fire from up above. Reveal yourself. Wrong one. That's right. Got him. Oh, it's explosive too. This thing feels like how the Magnum did in the original Combat Evolved. That jackal is indeed a jackal. Dead jackal now. Oh, God. Oh, God knows how I hit that. I don't know, but I'm gonna roll with it. Got an elite minor and a major. Get him before his fucking shields go back up. Ah, human weapons are still superior. Okay, I'm actually going to stick with what essentially is a storm rifle. Oh, look at that door. That is beautiful. Oh, I recognize these. Isn't these the things that they put the DNA into, and then these would get like placed on a planet, and it would make said creature.
This is Forerunner, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined.
These look like they're human. Aren't we on Zeta Halo? Isn't that the thing? Didn't everyone think that we're going to be on Zeta Halo? So if that's the case, wouldn't these be part of the test subjects in the Palace of Pain?
Dumb question. How do you know this isn't a trap?
I don't.
Oh,
Great. I hope this weapon of yours is worth the risk.
she will be.
Multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running out of...
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Oh, she's so adorable. I want one. Oh, I can't get out.
You do
Oh, it's
that.
an elephant.
No.
Relevant?
Removing me
Elevator.
triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand. There's not much time.
If you knew how you were going to die,
If you knew how you were going to die,
how would you live your life differently?
how would you live your life differently?
That voice is Cortana's.
No, it's not her.
Oh,
Just dust and echoes.
are we had?
What did you say?
That's a
What?
reference.
It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of
Are we
power.
heading to the index now? Because this
all around
this
us.
reminds me of the gondola which took us to the library in Halo 2.
I was called an emotionless automaton. They saw faces. 75 healthy subjects, handpicked by me, perfect for the program. They will not all survive. I understand that and have made peace with it. Mostly. There is one subject that I find myself hoping does live through this. He is perfectly suited for what is coming.
Oh, are these the children from the Spartan program? Or is this Chief? They look like they, it could be like...
It's been assigned a number. 117.
These the children from the Fall of Reach, the animated series. Or is it all John? They might all be John.
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
Ah, fuck, we got Kig-Ya. Let's go fuck him up. Kill the demon! Get. Ow! Fucking hell, that hurt. You little cheeky dick waffle. Get fucked! Bastards! What is this? This could be fun. Yeah? Oh, is it like a
These are
mix
the
between...
banished.
Affirmative.
They smell even worse than I imagined.
You can smell them.
My question exactly.
Well, an array of sensors in your armor can, and I analyze the input. You smell fine, by the way.
I imagine he smells a bit sweaty in this suit. Ooh, he exploded. Oh, I like. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, you have oh, that's cool. Particle effects on their armors. And they break. I'm liking this architecture a lot more. Oh, I kind of wonder if I could make some of this. Like, that's just like a bump map texture, right? Yeah. I wonder.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge is out.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
This thing? We need to stick something in it, probably. I'm assuming so. Hello, what are you? Power cell. Called it.
Pair you with another AI.
Pair you with another AI.
Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them. You know that, right?
Well, that's from Halo 4. That's when she dies at the end. Or that version of her dies anyway, before the corrupted version. Some kind of ancilla, I think. Maybe? Or a fragment of an ancilla.
Is it safe?
I think so. Yes. It's safe. This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just...
You are here because you were chosen.
Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day.
What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war. I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
Oh,
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She is not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Together you become our newfound hope. Together, you become our key to humanity's survival. She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself, or you, to accomplish it.
What happened? I touched it and
Was that real?
it's just data. It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But this, on the other hand, this is the framework I use to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it. What should we do with it?
Do we need it?
Well, based on what you've told me so far, the bigger question is, do the Banished need it?
Do it.
That was... something. Let's go.
Oh. I have a theory she's going to become our new Cortana then. If she's gathering fragments of the old Cortana, as long as she doesn't get any of the rampant cluster of data, she should be fine.
Did I miss something? There's a file that's been unlocked, but I don't have access.
We need a route out of here.
Okay, let's see. There's a breach close by. It should lead us to the surface.
I'm guessing also that was one of Cortana's memories that was left behind when she was trapped. Or maybe Cortana left it behind on purpose to try and like make Chief's AI become more like the original.
Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated.
You better not start glitching on me like Cortana did. Oh, it's not a light
We've
bridge.
got company, Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
Okay. I like her. Surprise! Fuck. I took a hit. Did that grunt just shout headshot? Oh, this thing does not have a great range on it, does it? Fuck off! Didn't even know you snuck up on me, you little bitch. That's just cheeky. Beep, beep, beep. Where are you, you bastard? There you are. Well, I was going to sneak around, but get that jackal. That plan just went to shit. Spartan! Fuck you. This kind of reminds me of like an 8 gauge, or the shells for this, when it's being loaded into the back, kind of remind me of the 8 gauge shells that were for that one shotgun that had like that circular thing in the back, but you had to like take the shotgun apart to be able to use it, so it was kind of a bit shit. This plinth. Hello again.
Wow, you got here fast. Not the type to waste any time, huh?
No.
Noted. Let's go.
I like her. She's very happy. Cheerful. Human? Sans? Sansy pansy? Fuck you! Whoa, they have a turret up ahead. This weapon's powerful. Ooh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Probably. Oh, you have hard-like shields. You fuck off. Try and deal with your friend up there. Yeah, duh. Can I not reach over there? Can I reach there? I can.
So much power. Few targets.
So much power. Ooh. Look at me. I am an edgy teenager. Ooh. Nope, no flanking. Don't call me a little runt, bitch. Oh. I can do a little pokey pokey with my thingy-ma-bob. Audio log.
Tremonius has found the object. Even in my darkest moments, when I feel the most lost, Atriox's wisdom continues to impress me. I regret that I ever doubted him. His talk of forerunners, of their lies, of secrets hidden in this forsaken ring. Atriox, hear me. Your will is absolute. The banished. Your soul eternal.
I like how they've done this. It's just sort of like there's a bump map there and you can tell there's a bump map. They have this like hexagonal pattern. I kind of want to try and make that. That looks cool. Would you look at this? Look at the goddamn architecture. It's so goddamn good. Oh. I suppose building most of the Halo out of hexagonal parts would make construction a lot easier. Why the fuck did you have UNSC weapons? Okay, sure, I guess. Oh god, sniper!
What's wrong?
This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring it back online.
Got ya, bitch! Oh, lovely. Right, so we need to power this thing then. Let me see.
This object, it's part of the ring's life force. It's called a power seed.
Or you could just call it by a normal name, a power cell. That's what it is. Unless it does something very much different to a normal power cell. Hey, yep.
All space, all time. Stars, swelling, collapsing, serving their longer shore. The yearning amply fed at last.
Chief, stop. How is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
I'm glad she said Spartan, because when I walked in here and I started seeing lots of dead bodies, I immediately thought Flood. I got flashbacks to 343. God, he got his head crushed. An IFF tag? Recon armor? Recon Spartan, maybe?
She was carrying an enhanced shield module. Let's see what I can find out about her. Accessing. This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. Her vitals have been offline for nearly a month. Cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
It would be that elite that was tasked to follow us, probably, because he was tasked to be able to track us. Could have been him, maybe, the Blades Master. Poor Spartan. I called it as well, didn't I? Yeah, well, get the fuck out of here then. You had a chance. I literally gave you a second chance. That explains why that grunt had UNSC weaponry on them.